I had to do this SBC. It was a must do for me. I'll explain why. When I did it, I didn't know. I didn't know if this was gonna be a banger or a flop. I didn't know if this was gonna be a baller or a non-baller. I didn't know if Rodman would be able to cook for the boys. But the truth is, I had to bring her in for two reasons. Number one, the first most important reason, she was kind of a legend on the RTG. I think it was last year, right? She was somebody I really enjoyed rocking with. I really enjoyed playing with her. I really enjoyed just dominating the right-hand wing with her, right? So, and then now we get the load-driven patch. EA dropped a patch recently that gave players the load-driven playstyle plus. And I had an opportunity to try it for the first time ever on a card and only have to spend like 150K worth of fodder, so she's on the cheaper side. I get a card with crazy speed. I get a card for the right wing that's kind of been a rotating door ever since Alise left us. We went to Pau Futru, we went to Lamine Yamal, we went to this, to that, to that, to this, to this, to this, to that. And we've kind of been like rotating. And I pick her up and I go into the weekend league and I'm quickly losing 3-0. That's okay. You guys know if you watch my videos, this is when the game really starts. I give the ball up to her. She finds good passing, hits Ronaldinho into the back of the net. Now, bringing in Rodman, things had to change. Cristiano Ronaldo had to hit the bench. Because Cristiano Ronaldo and Rodman together, it's very hard to get them on full chemistry. So, Rodman hits the bench, Ronaldinho gets the start, Ronaldo hits the bench, Puskas on the bench, but comes in. At halftime, Ronaldinho starts the left wing, Mbappe moves to striker, and Rodman doing Rodman-type things already. Rodman ties it up for us in a very, very tough game, finds the back of the net in the 77th minute, a very, very clutch goal, and we're not done. In a very tough game, Rodman's gonna turn the Jets on, and with the Jets activated, she rockets one into the top corner. And I'm already falling in love with this SBC just like that. Matter of fact, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, AA9 Skills. Welcome back to the Road for Champions RTG edition, where we're 3-0 and potentially could be 4-0 if we win this game. 87th minute, why not put the little cherry on top? Puskas gives it to Rodman. Rodman hat-trick in the second half, wins us the game that we were down 3-0, advances us to 4-0 in the weekend league. But let's talk about the load-driven. So, in this video, we're gonna have probably 6 or 7 games of Rodman, and in the first couple games, I actually felt like the low-driven playstyle plus was doing absolutely nothing. I was like, what's the point? I feel like I score more with players without it. I really felt that way in the beginning. Also, after game 1, I go out and pick up the Italian Stallion for 400,000 coins, nearly 500,000 coins, Marchisio. I've heard people talk about this card, and I said, you know what? I'm done hearing people talk. I gotta try them for myself. I'm throwing them into the starting 11. We're gonna bench Trent. We're gonna rock Conte, Marchisio. That's gonna be our defensive mids, and we're gonna go that way going forward. And I gotta be honest with you, this is one of the best decisions, one of the best purchases I've ever made. The German guy that's in there right now, I want you to know he was not starting. Trent was starting. I was just looking at chemistry things. I have been suffering a lot of goals, so I really thought of going back to the German guy, but then I was like, you know what? Let me go pick up Marchisio. This is our starting 11. Puskas didn't start this one and not Ronaldinho. Mbappe on the wing, Puskas at striker, Rodman on the right, and then Guti, Conte, Marchisio, and the back line with Stamman, and Big King, bro. I told people about King. I really like him. He's out there for us. We go down once again, 1-0. And once again, lads, I'm gonna be honest with you, we suffer goals, but here comes Rodman, man. Rodman turning on the Jets, has an opportunity here and wins us a penalty. He can't, bro. We're gonna talk about the good things and the bad things about her, but let's go back to the low-driven conversation. In the beginning, I was not feeling like the play style made any difference. By the end of my playing session, by the time I was done playing all my weekend league games for the night, I felt like it did make a difference, because she's gonna score some low-drivens that are really clutch in really, really tough games. So it's like, at first I felt like it made no difference, and then I felt like it made a difference, and I'm still being honest with you, I don't know. I'm on the edge of it. I don't know if it actually, I think it kind of makes a difference, but then at times I'm like, damn, how did that one not go in? And I feel more confident putting power on it with her than doing low driven. Like right there, I could have went low driven, but I was scared of it because at this point, it's only my second game with her. And I honestly didn't know if I could hit him because in the game before, I missed like 4 of them with her. Low drivens. I missed, and I didn't know if it was her that missed or if it's me trying to understand how the play style works, because I can't tell you after one game that it's my first time using it. What I do know is she had another amazing game. We go 5-0 once again. Marquisio's passing is stupid good, amazing good, phenomenal good. This was the hardest game of the night. This player right here was very good player. He was player locking all over the place. He was doing all the sweaty stuff. A very, very good player, but we're gonna win this one as well. We go down 2-0. But off a kickoff, I'm gonna swing that one to Mbappe. Mbappe's gonna do Mbappe type things, slide it back to Puskas. That's why I use Mbappe at left wing and not striker. I feel like he creates more plays out on the wing than he does for me at the striker position. How about we get Rodman involved? Just kidding. He gave me all the space. I'm just gonna use Mbappe for a cheeky finesse shot around the keeper. Easy peasy, tie the game up at 2. We gotta win this one, right? So we drop it off the stand man off the corner. Theo Hernandez has a chance to smack it. We're gonna win ourselves a penalty here. Big Puskas gets taken out by the goalkeeper. Mbappe's back to the spot. Second penalty of the video for my man Mbappe. And 100% success rate, baby. My boy Mbappe puts us up 3-2 and everything is Gucci. The great things about Rodman. 5-star skiller, 5-star weak foot. Her pace is amazing. Her finishing is phenomenal. Amazing finishing, unbelievable finishing. We knew that already. She could beat anybody at right back or left back on the 1v1. Her problem, the strength, right? If it's Theo Hernandez covering her, you got to remember Theo Hernandez has bruiser, lads. When you have bruiser, that means you kind of got like the strength to knock people off. Bro, when she's going, look at this finishing, bro. Look at that, man. The cheeky 1-2, and she wins another game for us 5-3. Unbelievable. My opponent actually scores again. It goes 5-4, but we see the game out. We win it, but he did score again, man. When we get out of there with a big win. Well, I scored again. No, I scored again. He did. And I think I actually scored again with Rodman. I'm not 100%. Did I score again with Rodman? No, I only scored one with Rodman in this one. I score again, game ends 6-4. What I was saying, lads, her strength, right? You go shoulder to shoulder with Theo Hernandez, he's knocking her off the ball 99.9% of the time. It's unfortunate, but that's just the truth. So you can't go shoulder to shoulder with Theo Hernandez. 99% of players rock Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez has bruiser. It's just not, you're never gonna win the shoulder to shoulder. So if you're going up against Theo, you gotta do a skill move. You gotta avoid him completely, because you never, ever want to do that. The next thing that's a negative about her, if I'm being honest with you, her chems, right? It's very hard to link her. I have her on 2 chemistry. She is not full chemistry, lads. And I wish I could rock her full chemistry so I could see what she's like on full because she's amazing on this chemistry. I would love to see her on full chemistry. Yeah, I fell in love with this SBC on 2. Imagine her on 3, right? But unfortunately, it's just too hard to get for my team. I'm gonna have to get more icons involved right now. And I just like where my team is. I love King, I love Stam. Guti's amazing. This Marquisio card, look at him, bro. And she's gonna make a run. And look, this is a low driven. I hit low driven there, but it goes off the ground. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. And also the badge didn't pop up. You guys saw that, right? So that didn't count as a low driven. So still, we really haven't seen the low driven be that effective yet. Right here, that's a low driven. And that one hits the back of the net. The badge popped up, the play style popped up above the head, and she's doing her little dance that we were so iconic in last year's RTG. But bam, another victor, another win, another her involved in a massive way, just dominating for us, man. That's 4 games for her, 7 goals, 2 assists. She is awesome for her price tag. We jump into another weekend league game. We're going up against Best. We're going up against Cristiano Ronaldo and Bale. And instantly, we're going to be losing to Bale. This was another good opponent right here. This might be the game where the end of it was really tough. We go down 2-0 to kick this off, right? So we got to make quick adjustments, down 2-0, 17 minutes, and Mbappe turns the Jets on. Look at this finish from Mbappe. Again, I love him on the wing more than I love him at striker. For situations like this, it's just the pace is crazy down the wing. He's usually there for the cutbacks. Problem is, we could not stop our opponent at all. Our opponent was just cooking us defensively. We're down 3-1, but that's the last time he's going forward, bro. We about to go absolutely crazy. We're going to go crazy right here and cook up some barbecue chicken and absolutely slay homeboy. My boy Mike on straight down the wing off a kickoff. Check this out. Straight down the wing. I noticed instantly he was not turning into his back line, so I thought to myself, for the rest of this game, I'm going to attack down the wing. He would not switch into his back line. Sometimes he would switch into his left back and right back, but realistically, he tried to run back a lot. He started switching here. Rodman got the jump on the left back, Mendy, and I get inside and I hit the low driven. You saw the play style pop up above the head, and this is the point where I start thinking the play style actually mattered. Ronaldo, Guti, look at that football, lads, unbelievable. That's why Guti with the through ball is so crazy, and she's gonna create a massive opportunity here because of her pace. Feed an easy tap in for Cristiano Ronaldo. It don't get much easier than that. Let's just be honest with each other. It's an unbelievable play that she put together, and she's gonna win us another match, bro. Here she comes again down the wing. Again, he wasn't really defending the wings well. She's dancing all over the place, looking for something. I go to Guti. I go straight back to her on side, and once again, that's a low driven, but the play style didn't pop up above her head. So I don't know if it counted as a low driven, but that was a low driven, lads. It stayed low on the floor. I only put a little bit of power. We make it 5-3. And we go down the wing once again with my boy Mbappe, and she is going to seal the deal with another low driven. Again, the play style did not pop up, but those are low drivens. I promise you those are low drivens, but for some reason the play style is not coming up. So I don't know if it's not making a difference or making a difference, but you can see how it stays low like that away from the goalkeeper. Those are low drivens. We win the game 6-3. I am having a blast with this card. Here she scored a hat trick. I believe she was on 7 goals in 4. That means she's gonna be 5 games, 10 goals. I literally did this card because I want to try low driven. I did this card because she was a big part of last year's RTG, and cards that have been a part in the past, I try to bring them back for a little bit to showcase them. I want to try the low driven. I wanted to mess around with with her speed and see what she could bring to the table. 5 games, 10 goals, but 4 assists. That's very important. The 4 assists. She's not just out here scoring goals and doing nothing else. She's getting a lot of assists. Now, there's a lot we still have to talk about because right now, in my opinion, EA Sports are dropping people I really want to try. This new Suarez card that's out, he's not expensive. He has the finesse shot. He's very similar to what my man Ronaldo brought to the table. He has crazy good speed. His finishing looks great, and he has the finesse shot. So now I'm sitting here thinking to myself, okay, I got to do this SBC as well. But lads, to do this SBC, I don't know what the heck to do. You're probably like, what do you mean? She's awesome. I only have her on 2 chemistry. Suarez in the MLS. I got nobody from the MLS. To be able to get chemistry here is very complicated. I would have to bring more icons in. But Marquisio, Guti, Stam, King, these are heroes. They're not icons. Icons give better chem, heroes don't, bro. And I really like my team. I really want Suarez. I really want Rodman on full chem, but I really like my team. I feel like with this team, I feel very confident. I'm 8-0. I got to finish my weekend league tonight. But it's not that I'm very confident. It's that I'm having a lot of fun with the starting 11. I'm having a good time with it. You know what I mean? And I feel like Marquisio took us to another level. I think Rodman has really helped that right wing position. She's been absolutely phenomenal. And I just think that we've been playing really good football, and I don't really want to change it, but I really want Suarez. So let me know what you guys are doing in the comments down below. Do you guys think I should drop somebody for an icon? I could drop like Maicon for an icon, or I could drop like Conte for an icon, or Marquisio for an icon. We can get an icon in somewhere. I just don't know where to get an icon in. It would have to either be right back, left back, defensive mids. That's it. You know, it's or center. I don't know, man. It's hard. Maybe I got to pick up an icon. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this RTG episode. Rodman, for me, is a baller. Check it off. She's fire. A cheap SBC that's worth it, that will dominate for you and score a lot of goals. I have a lot. If you're a pace abuser, through ball, straight line, low driven. Straight line, low driven. Straight line, skill move, low driven. She's fire. Thank y'all for watching. Catch you tomorrow. Booyah, we out of here, baby. Thanks for watching, lads.